San Diego Padres is simply unbelievable!
Last season, there were so many incredible moments that we celebrate as a team.
In the air to right field, towards the corner, and back, it's gone! Welcome to San Diego!
But in our hearts, we miss you, the Friar Faithful. We heard you from your balconies and the rooftops, and saw you in the streets after nights of postseason magic.
And a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
This year, we are re-energized by your return, and love having you along for the ride.
In the air to center field, and Nando's left the building!
You helped paint the whole town brown and embrace us like never before. In many ways, you are just like us, sharing the same passion for the game we love.
Oh my goodness.
And carrying the same swag.
Put the chain on. Now he's starting to dance.
Tonight, for the first time since 2019, we welcome all of you home to Petco Park on San Diego's opening day.
We welcome you to Petco Park, and we welcome all of you back inside Petco Park as the fans, they're spinning it. It is game one of a four-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Opening day, take two. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo along with Mark Grant. Welcome to Padres baseball. Well, this is amazing. The atmosphere in this ballpark right now is electric, as it is another opening night for the first time since 2019. We're at full capacity here at Petco Park, Mud.
Donnie, there's a buzz in the air, and the fans are just below us, and you can hear them chattering and laughing and yelling and cheering on. Fernando Tatis Jr. rode himself out to the foul line there to do his stretching and running. The crowd erupted. This is going to be really special. Hopefully we saw the spinning, right, swag chains. Yeah. Hopefully we see a lot of that in the Padre dugout starting tonight for the rest of the season.
Well, it's pretty fitting that San Diego's own Joe Musgrove will be on the mound tonight on this opening night at Petco Park.
Well, he's the author of a no-hitter. No Joe against the Texas Rangers. We all know that. That set the tone this year, and he's been one of the most consistent pitchers in the rotation for the Padres. What makes him so successful? He's got the cut fastball, the slider. You know, sometimes he'll throw the fastball, but watch out for tonight because the Cincinnati Reds, one of the better teams in baseball on hitting the fastball. So cutter heavy, slider heavy from Joe Musgrove. Hey, the script is written. The no-hitter, pitching tonight, 100% capacity. Stay tuned for this, and we got baseball in downtown San Diego.
Well, this crowd is gathering in a very big way at full capacity tonight. We're going to join Alex Miniak, the Petco Park public address announcer, for our opening ceremonies on this opening night.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a special day. It's San Diego's opening day. We are thrilled to welcome all fans back to a full Petco Park, America's #1 ballpark. And thank you for attending tonight's game featuring the Cincinnati Reds and your San Diego Padres. To kick off tonight's pregame show, please welcome the GM of Petco Pet Care Center, Chula Vista, David Baina, to ring tonight's ceremonial mission bell. Thank you, David. Please direct your attention to the third base side for the Cincinnati lineup. Taking the field are the coaches and reserves for the Cincinnati Reds. And now, the starters for tonight's game, beginning with the manager, number 25, David Bell. Leading off, the second baseman, number 6, Jonathan India. Batting second, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker. Batting third, in right field, number 2, Nick Castellanos. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto. Batting sixth, at third base, number 7, Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 16, Tucker Barnhart. Batting eighth, at shortstop, number 17, Kyle Farmer. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 22, Wade Miley. And now, the home team, your 2021 San Diego Padres. Taking the field are the coaches and reserves for your Padres. And now, the starting nine for your San Diego Padres. As penciled in by the manager, number 32, Jay Stigler. Leading on, the left fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham. Batting second, the shortstop, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr. Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 30, Eric Hosmer. Batting seventh, at second base, number 9, Jake Cronenworth. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 44, Joe Musgrove. There they are, your 2021 San Diego Padres.
Sports presents Padres Baseball, brought to you by Petco, official partner of the San Diego Padres. By Sycuan Casino, watch the Padres all season long at Sycuan Casino Resort. Win exclusive prizes, game tickets, and more. By Nissan, things are heating up at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Find one online or at your local Nissan store. And by Jack in the Box. Remember, when the Padres hit a home run tonight, you get a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink. Wonderful ceremony from Petco Park on this opening day, and a nice night from Petco Park. It's time for our weather report, brought to you by AGS Solar. A little bit on the cloudy side as we get it started tonight. 71 degrees, 8 miles per hour. The breeze west-southwesterly as it is, and cloudy is the forecast for the remainder of the night. So the Padres were just introduced here on the field as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth at Petco Park. Don Orsillo along with Mark Grant, we welcome you back to Padres baseball. This was pretty electric, Mudley.
This is fun. This is the way it should be. The fans are in their seats. Anticipation is with them, waiting for the hometown nine to take the field. And, you know, the one thing that I noticed, Donnie, is that when each individual, sure, Fernando got a big applause, Manny got a big applause, but each and every Padre, everybody stood up, applauding, rooting for their hometown nine. This is exciting. We've been waiting this for a long, long time. It's been too long to have 100% capacity here at Petco Park.
Joe Musgrove just finished up his warm-up tosses to watch him walk back across the field to a standing ovation. As well as you mentioned, Fernando Tatis Jr. is going out to stretch before the ceremony, and that was quite an uproar here at the ballpark.
And believe me, we've touched upon this numerous times. The players love this. The fans love being here and seeing their favorite players in person, no doubt. They've been watching on TV for so long. Select few have been able to come to ball games since we've opened up 100%. But the players, I mean, this is what it's all about. Imagine playing a game you love in front of cutouts, cardboard cutouts. It doesn't cut it, folks. This is electric for everybody, especially the players. So stay tuned. Hopefully it's a lot of fun.
Cutouts don't cut it.
No, they don't.
We were one of those cutouts.
Yes, we were.
We didn't cut it.
But we got through it, right? We adjusted. Everybody adjusted because we love this game of baseball. And people just wanted to watch baseball. Whether it was with cutouts, nobody in the stands. But now it's 100%. And look who's leading the way, Donnie.
No Joe headed to the hill at Petco Park. Friars are back, so are the fans, so are the Cincinnati Reds. They're red hot. They've won 6 straight. David Bell enjoying his ball club right now. He's got Jonathan India leading it off at second base with Jesse Winker in left field. Nick Castellanos in right field. Tyler Naquin in center. Joey Votto's at first base. Eugenio Suarez at third base with Tucker Barnhart doing the catching. Kyle Farmer at shortstop, and Wade Miley has a no-hitter of his own. Bats out of the 9th spot for the Reds. On the mound for the Padres, Joe Musgrove.
28-year-old making his 13th start, and it is a big one. In front of his family and friends, the packed house here at Petco, having a really, really good year. The record should be kind of flipped. ERA nice at 2.5. Opponents only hitting 177. Very familiar with the Cincinnati Reds, being a Pittsburgh Pirate all those years in the NL Central. Defense behind Joe Musgrove this evening. Tommy Pham in left, Trent Grisham in center, Will Myers in right. On the infield, Manny Machado at third. Fernando is at shortstop. On the right side, Hosmer and Cronenworth. Putting down the signs for Joe Musgrove. Victor Caratini. It's Musgrove, Caratini, the battery for the San Diego Padres.
So Fernando Tatis Jr. and the Padres, boy, they need this. It was a very difficult road trip for the Friars. Going 1-5 on the trip, but glad to be back home and hoping to start a new streak of wins here. And unfortunately, they're running into a very good team in the Cincinnati Reds, having a very good season.
No sugarcoating it. It was a terrible road trip. There's no doubt about that. The players know that, and Jace Tingler knows that. It's kind of a rebirth, kind of a refreshing attitude coming home against these Cincinnati Reds. And Don, you just alluded to it, the last 6 games. Here's what the Padres pitching staff and team as a whole have to deal with. They're scoring a lot of runs, almost 7 runs. The on-base percentage is up there. They've got extra base power. Their bullpen has been lights out. And with that said, Jonathan India leading off for the Cincinnati Reds. He will step up to the plate. Stepping up to the mic is the voice of the San Diego Padres, Don Orsillo.
Thanks very much, Mudley. And here we go. Opening day 2021 at full capacity at Petco Park in San Diego. Glorious sight to see. First time since 2019. And here we go. Joe Musgrove ready to toe the hill here with Jonathan India in on the right side. Strike call, 1-1.
I'll tell you what, Donnie, just hearing the crowd right now, doesn't it make you really appreciate what the fans are all about?
Absolutely. That's why I let it go.
It's great.
Let it breathe. Ground ball up the middle, ranging is Tatis. He'll spin. The throw and a couple of hops will be late. Beating it out is India. Good bid, though, by Nando up the middle.
Yeah, that bounce was by design. We've seen him do that many, many times. The rangy shortstop getting to it. Boy, I tell you what, Jake Cronenworth, watch out.
Hit him right in the back with that throw.
Yeah. And the speed of India is the difference in that one. But nice job by Fernando just getting to that baseball.
So lead runner on here for the Reds in the first inning brings up Jesse Winker. Padres are going the shift on the right side. Machado headed over to that right side.
Mentioned also, watch the usage of the breaking stuff for Joe Musgrove. This Reds team loved to hit the fastball.
In the dirt and blocked nicely by Caratini. No advance by India at first base. What a season Jesse Winker is having. 343, 17 home runs, and 41 runs driven in his first 59 games with an OPS over 1,000. Foul tipped, and it's a ball and a strike.
Joe, very familiar with these Reds. 3-2 record in 6 games, 5 starts. Being a Bucco, we're in the black and gold in the same division as these Redlegs.
Going over to first base, and India back to the bag. Well, Winker, one of 3 outfielders leading All-Star game voting after the first balloting update, joining teammates Nick Castellanos, as well as Atlanta's Ronald Acuna Jr. in the top 3 so far, the vote getters and outfielders for the National League. Still early. Over to first and back again is India. Overall, Winker's played 59 games. Hit safely 47 of the 59 games. Player of the month in the month of May. Ball and a strike to Winker with India. Not a huge lead at first base, but Musgrove has been concerned with it. Swing and a miss, and that's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nice changeup from Joe Musgrove there. You know, if you're thinking about the stolen base for the Reds, they're really not a stealing team. 15 going into this game. 14th in the National League, 28th for David Bell's Reds. India does have 4 stolen bases this year.
It's a piece. Apparently stay alive. Not by much.
It's a breaky ball. Just a little bit. Got a piece of Caratini as well on that right leg.
The Cubs and Brewers right now atop the Central, but the Reds right in behind them, 2 games back, and they just swept the Brewers as part of this road trip before getting here to San Diego. Musgrove ahead 1-2. Toss over to first, and back is India.
Well, if you're going to throw him a fastball, you better make sure you place it well, because Winker loves the fastball as well, hitting .394, fourth in the major leagues on that heater.
Two and two. Thirteenth start of the year for Musgrove. 14th overall appearance. Had that one appearance out of the bullpen for the Padres earlier this season. Back-to-back losses for him against the Mets, both at home and on the road. Got to be facing someone other than the Mets tonight. That one is tap foul. Well, Padres pitchers K9, your K9 wins if the Padres strike out 9 or more batters in a game. All Padres fans can visit participating Petco locations the next day and receive free dog or cat treats with Pals Rewards. Visit petco.com/PadresK9 for more details. Infield hit for India.
Well, with the pitch count now, the next pitch would be number 10. It would be nice to get a ground ball roller. Winker has grounded into 5 double plays this season. 2 for the price of 1, hopefully.
Hosmer touches first, second becomes a tag play. Oh, the tag's there. Double play.
What a great play all the way around. Eric Hosmer takes it at first himself. Now the force is off. So he's got a fire going away from second base. Great throw, slap tag, got him. Here it is again. Force is off right there. It's a tag play. Get it down there. There you go. 2 for the price of 1.
2 down in the first inning. Nick Castellanos standing in.
Isn't that roar of the crowd nice?
So good. 350, 13 homers, 37 runs batted in for Castellanos, and OPS over 1,000. Part of this good hitting Reds team will chop one foul just beyond the Reds dugout. Of course, they're housed on the third base side of Petco Park. Sits safely in 29 of his last 31 games. 18 multi-hit games.
That's what makes that double play so important. Castellanos with nobody aboard and 2 outs.
Ground ball left side. Machado will cut it off on the run and in time. Good first for Joe Musgrove. Padres coming up in the bottom of the first. In San Diego, where the fans are back at full capacity tonight at Petco Park. Ready to go to the bottom of the first inning as we check out the Padres starting lineup, brought to you by Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar. Tommy Pham at the top of the order in left field. Fernando Tatis Jr. at shortstop. Trent Grisham is in center with Manny Machado at third base. Will Myers is in right field. Eric Hosmer at first base. Jake Cronenworth at second, with Victor Caratini doing the catching, batting eighth. And Joe Musgrove, the pitcher out of the 9th spot for the Padres. Wade Miley on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds for the first game of this series.
34-year-old veteran, author of a no-hitter himself this year. That was on May 7th versus Cleveland. Miley's not a hard thrower. He's going to toss up a lot of cutters, changeups. He will mix in just for looks. The four-seamer, curveball, two-seamer, slider, everything but the kitchen sink. 6-4 record with a nice ERA under 3. Tries to hit his spots.
Tommy Pham at 242, 5 homers, 21 runs batted in. Takes pitch in, and the count evens at 1-1.
And he works quickly, Miley. He gets that baseball back from his catcher, and he toes that rubber, and he is ready to go.
Swing and a miss, and Pham apparently fouled it off. Or did he? Yeah, he did. He was walking away. Home plate umpire David Rackley said he did get a piece in. David Bell is going to dispute that a little bit just because Pham was walking away like he did.
Yeah. You know, that's a tough call for any umpire, isn't it? There's the changeup. Let's see if this ball changes direction. Hey, make it hurt. I don't think he tipped that.
Didn't look like it.
No.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Tommy Pham, leading it off. Swing and a miss, and Pham ends up striking out, so Miley gets him in the end. First down to the bottom of the first inning.
Well, it's the changeup. Keep an eye on that pitch tonight, especially to the righties, down and away. Hey, if it's down, let it go. If it's low, let it go.
.277 with 21 home runs, 48 runs batted in. The OPS over 1,000. You know, we're enjoying this so much, but I can only imagine what's going through the players' minds as they play here in front of a capacity crowd at Petco Park.
It ups your game. There's no doubt about that. The energy, the cheering, the chanting.
Ando takes a 4-pitch walk.
Behind Wade Miley for the Cincinnati Reds tonight in downtown San Diego. Looks like this. Jesse Winker in left, Tyler Naquin in center, Nick Castellanos in right, Suarez, Farmer on the left side, India and Votto on the right for the Reds on the infield. Behind the plate, Tucker Barnhart putting down the sides for Wade Miley. Miley, Barnhart, the battery for the Reds tonight.
1 out, 1 on, and Trent Grisham coming up. They go into a shift on Grisham on the right side. 289, 8 homers, 19 runs batted in for Trent. Yesterday for the second time in the last 3 games as they check on Fernando. Eight home runs now for Grisham, and 2 in the last 3 games. He's 2 shy of his career high, which is 10. Miley going back over again.
Let's see if Grisham gets more cutters. It's more of a true fastball, right? The cut fastball rather than the changeups, because Tatis is on first base. There's a cut fastball. Only 84.
A 1 is going to miss and evens the count of 1-1.
Got to be patient with Miley. Make him get it up. He likes to pitch down in the zone. If you get that one mistake, thigh high, belt buckle high, go to hacking.
Strike 2. Grisham has hit safely in 12 of his last 16 games. You shift on him, but they keep it tight to the infield. And the double play scenario in order as he takes ball 2.
Yeah, there's a four-seamer, a straight fastball, trying to straighten him up a little bit at 91.
Riley making his 4th start since coming off the IL with the left foot sprain. So a ground ball right side, ranging as Farmer to second for 1. Too late at first. They do get Fernando at second base for out number 2 of this first inning.
Well, you're going to get a lot of ground balls out of the hand of Wade Miley. Major league average is about 46%. Miley is at 58% ground ball rate because he's working down the cut fastball, the changeup, tough to elevate, and the speed of Grisham keeps him safe at first base.
So 2 down, Grisham at first base, held on over there by Joey Votto as Manny Machado checks in. 242, 9 homers, 39 runs batted in. Feel very deep for Machado. Has power to all fields. They're respecting that power. Center fielder Tyler Naquin over towards right center a little bit for Manny to go the other way. Three and 0.
Manny, when he's ahead, 364 average, a couple of home runs. I'm guessing maybe another changeup right here.
In there for a strike. Machado thought he had ball 4.
Went with the cutter and got a call. Wow. Clearly a ball.
Machado with a swing and a miss over the top of that, and it is a full count. After the cutter again, back to back. And that one tantalizing enough.
That's the key. Close enough out of the hand, looks like a strike. You offer, it's out of the zone. That's what Wade Miley does so well.
Second season with the Reds, joined the club in December of 19. Machado hits a fly ball to right field. Castellanos back to the edge of the track to make the catch. That'll wrap up the first as Machado gives it a ride. We're scoreless after 1. The ball game tonight, first pitch ceremony, and a lot of the frontline healthcare workers on hand for this, but throwing out the first pitch, UCSD Associate Chief Pharmacy Officer Nancy Yam doing a nice job of the first pitch. And again, thank you to all of our frontline healthcare workers helping us through the pandemic and to get to this night where we could be at full capacity at Petco Park.
Here, here, Donnie.
So the second we go for Joe Musgrove. 13 pitches in the first inning. Tyler Naquin leading it off for the Reds. And that's strike 1. Naquin, the center fielder. 261, 11 homers, and 42 runs batted in. This is game 60 for Naquin.
Hey, how sweet was it for Naquin being with the Indians, right? Spring training. Hey, you're getting traded. Where? Really? Where?
Where do I have to go?
Just go about a couple hundred feet over to the Red side.
Could you go to the third base side?
How convenient is that?
Yeah, the only other times that I have seen that, like where a guy was traded back in 2004, Doug Mankiewicz was traded from the Twins to the Red Sox during the Red Sox Twins series.
Right.
And he literally went from the Twins clubhouse to the Red Sox clubhouse.
I had the same experience.
You did personally?
Yes.
Wow.
Dennis Rasmussen at Candy Sierra, Cincinnati Reds, Padres. They just walked down the tunnel at San Diego Jack Mayfield Stadium. He just walked out. Hey, how you doing? Where are you going? Other clubhouse.
Back is Grisham, one of the deepest parts of the park for out number 1. No problem for Grisham as Naquin is retired. One away. And it's time for the Kia player profile. Highest career OPS, Joey Votto, 933. Mike Trout, only higher, minimum of 5,000 plate appearances among active major leaguers. It's always been fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Great respect for Votto, and certainly his knowledge of the strike zone is second to none, really.
One of the best. One of the best ever. It's almost like Tony Gwynn. The old adage was, hey, if Tony takes it, it's probably a ball. Quite a resume as a Red leg. I mean, talk about the Reds lists. All-time home runs, third. All-time hits, fifth. All-time doubles, third. He just put together a great career.
Model of consistency over the years.
Yep.
Man, he's coming up on a milestone. He's got 995 career RBIs. Started to power up lately. 3 homers in his last 7 games. 14th opening day roster with the Reds. Wow, that went fast.
Sure did, didn't it?
But then again, you and I are old. You are much older.
You are correct, sir. Yes. Just south of 60. Wow.
That's ball 4, and there you go. A walk, the first walk, handed out by Joe Musgrove is to Joey Votto with 1 out in the inning. Well, today we are participating in the Home Run Challenge. Every home run in this game raises money for prostate cancer research. So far, $404,000 have been raised in the challenge. You can make a pledge by going online to homerunchallenge.org. Looks so good from up top the Western Metal Supply Company building, down on to all over this ballpark from the highest tiers of Petco Park. Here is Eugenio Suarez for the first time tonight. They're kind of a weird stat line. The power number's very good. Yep. 14 home runs, 36 RBIs.
Kind of all or nothing.
But the average 169 is not spectacular. I mean, it just looks weird. There's a ground ball hit left side. Machado will go to second base and get the out there. No chance at first, but I thought he was just going to go to first, but he gets the lead runner. Nicely done to get Votto for the second out of the inning.
Donnie, I thought the same thing because of momentum, right? Going towards first base, but we know Manny can flip it from underneath against his body and throws a strike to Cronenworth. And one of the reasons why, probably because he knows that Votto does not have good speed, so they get that lead runner. And Suarez is safe at first. Nice play by Manny.
2 down here in the second inning. And here is Tucker Barnhart, the catcher. Up and away for ball 1.
Barnhart gave up on the switch hitting. Strictly left-handed now. He's a natural left-handed hitter, but in college they want him to try to switch hit as a catcher, go over to the right side. But growing up, natural left-handed hitter, so he's going to stick with that. There's a curveball from Joe Musgrove. Very nice.
There's the shift with Machado in short right field, part of the 2-1-1-D. Shows bunt, drops it down the third base line. Nobody's there. Tatis will go over and play it. But a bunt single, saw the shift and decided, I'm just going to take the base hit here.
Talk about great bat control. Talk about a great way to beat the shift. Deaden that ball, place that ball perfectly.
So 2 on, 2 down here in the Reds' second inning for Kyle Farmer. 212, 5 homers, and 20 runs batted in for 64 games of the year. Blocked by Caratini, able to keep it in front of him. Well, the Reds lead the National League in hitting. They're second in both slugging percentage and on base percentage. They have 2 on here with 2 down. In there for a strike, 1-1.
You know what I find interesting is that the Cincinnati Reds, you just mentioned it, first in batting average at 248, below 250. The league leading team in average is the Reds at 248, below 250 in their first.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Alan Zinter is right there, hitting coach for the Reds. Used to be under Andy Green, the hitting coach here in San Diego. There's Alan.
2016, correct? Or 2017?
Oh, gosh, Don.
They all blend together.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
The 2-1 pitch coming up here. And that's going to miss.
That was a good pitch. He wanted it down. It's up, but that's a strike. The four-seamer.
(3-1) is ball 4. That's going to load him up here for the Reds in the second inning. So that is the second walk handed out by Musgrove. Both have been in the second inning. And the pitcher Wade Miley coming up. What's your saying? You can't shut your toolbox?
No, you can't.
No, because you can't with Wade Miley, because he's got 4 hits this year. He's 4 for 18 and going to get 222. Their pitchers actually hit pretty well, but they lead in that category at 124. I mean, that's not great, but this is back to Musgrove. He'll go to first and get out of the bases loaded jam in the second inning. The Reds leave them loaded. We're scoreless. Worthy of a Carl's Cam replay. Wade Miley's no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians. Talk about Joe Musgrove and Wade Miley. And Wade Miley was May 7th at Cleveland. Just the 1 walk, 8 strikeouts to 114 pitches.
Down in the zone. We've seen that already tonight. A 114 pitch effort for the left-hander. And there it is, the pair of no-nos. Those are a couple of gems right there. More no-hitters in 2021, by the way. And nothing against the guys throwing the no-hitters. Hey, you throw a no-hitter, that's something special.
And tonight they go head-to-head. Game 1 of the 4-game series. Well, Myers to lead it off as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Myers, Hosmer, and Cronenworth. As will take pitch up high for ball 1. Well, now that we are in the midst of this first game back at full capacity, well, you look at the top tiers of Petco Park, and they are all filling in.
Yep. You know, in the anticipation of a big game, well, every game's a big game, but, you know, we get here early. So when they open up the gates, my barometer is when, you know, they're filling in the lower bowls.
To center, and Naquin is there to make the catch.
You kind of peek up top to the upper deck and you'll see scattered like some people, and that's when you know it's going to be very crowded and it's going to be a full house.
When they're all the way up at the top.
Yeah. Yep.
And they were tonight.
And it's filling in quite nicely.
And we hope so many of you will come back out tomorrow night. The beer garden tomorrow night.
Oh,
Don't forget, starting at 5 o'clock, 2 hours before the ball game.
Beer Fest?
Oh, Beer Fest. Be sure to be here for that tomorrow night. Game 2 of this series against the Reds.
No bad hops out there. I can barely wait.
Oh, I see what you did there. And Sunday, don't forget, is Father's Day. What a great gift for Father's Day.
Yeah.
Padres tickets on Sunday. This one is lined and caught at shortstop by Kyle Farmer. So Hosmer retired. Another pretty hard hit ball off the bat of Hosmer, but just at somebody, 2-away. Seems like it's been a recurring theme. Well, remember when the Padres hit a home run tonight, you get a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink. 2 down in the second inning for Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth at 272 to start the night, and has been hitting down in the order for the Padres last couple of days, and a chop one on a couple of hops out to India at second. And it is a 1-2-3 second for Wade Miley through 2 without a score.
Padres and the Reds as we head into the third inning here at Petco Park, and one person very happy to see a packed stadium here on San Diego's opening day, Fernando Tatis Jr. Well, we owe his mom a lot of thanks for his existence here with the Padres, and he put this photo up on his Instagram yesterday. It says, "Happy birthday, Queen," and look at baby Bibo there. I mean, it's just so cute. Look at that look on his face. I can't get over it. Just such a sweet picture of him and his mom, and he wished her a happy birthday yesterday. And guys, he did voice our open coming into this game, and I just got to say, you know, how cool that was to hear him do that. It's English isn't his native language, obviously, but he's loved doing it, and he was confident doing it, and he did such a great job. Don Mudd?
Annie, I couldn't have said it any better. I thought he did an outstanding job. Really good.
Tremendous. And to have him do that, you know, the face of baseball, and of course the Padres, and what he has done in the short time he's been a big leaguer, he did a very, very fine job. Outstanding.
One down here in the third inning, and it brings up Jesse Winker. You know, I thought it was cool too that it came from him, because, you know, I mean, it gave the players perspective as to how much they missed having fans in the ballpark. And you know, you saw his reaction to the fans outside the ballpark during the postseason last year. Right. Them going to the buses, them in the bus, seeing the reaction downtown San Diego and the Friar faithful. It was pretty cool.
You know what? Put it in perspective like this, Don. You and I come to the ballpark, and it's 100%. I'm talking about years past. Mm-hmm. How excited do we get?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it changes everything.
We're behind the scenes, and we're talking about the game, having fun watching it, of course, but still, I mean, it's fun for us. Imagine what it's like putting on a uniform and playing in front of 40,000 people.
That chopper took a while to come down, but it did. And Winker is out number 2 of the third inning. Well, it's time for our Valley View Casino Trivia question. And the question tonight, Nick Castellanos entered tonight with a .350 batting average. Since 1969, the Reds player with the highest single season average is A. Joe Morgan, B. Hal Morris, C. Pete Rose, D. Sean Casey. To enter our Valley View Trivia Sweepstakes, tweet your answer to Valley View Trivia question at Bally Sports ST. Include the hashtag Valley View Trivia. A winner will be announced in next Saturday's postgame show. Visit BallySports.com for full rules and details. I'm going C. Pete Rose.
You know what? I'm going to go Hal Morris.
Line towards the gap in left center field. That'll get down. Cutting it off is Tommy Pham. And throwing the brakes on is Castellanos. Going to get back, and he will. He was thinking double, but had to dive back to the bag once he realized how quickly Pham got to that baseball.
Yeah, out of the box, you're going to think 2. This is a breaking ball. Castellanos gets extended, and because you see the outfielders going towards that gap, yeah, you're thinking 2. Nice spin move by Pham, putting on the brakes there. Gets back safely.
Two down. Castellanos at first base, held on over there by Hosmer. Padres in the 2-1-1 shift with Manny Machado on the short lawn in right. Tyler Naquin, the center fielder, getting his second look near Joe Musgrove. Last 10 games been pretty good, not only for the Reds but for Tyler Naquin. 320. Reds have won 6 games in a row. 8-2 in their last 10 games. Down to one knee on that cut. There's a curveball that seemed to really fool him.
Really good yacker from Joe Musgrove. Looking out of the hand. Looks like it's going to be above the belt, and then you swing, you commit. Nice pick by Caratini.
How about the tilt on that?
Yeah.
In the air, down the left field line, over is Pham. He's there to make the catch. It ends the top of the 37-pitch inning for Musgrove. We're scoreless. Let's take a look at StatCast, powered by Google Cloud.
Well, we're going to talk about Wade Miley. He's got 51 strikeouts total this year, but against right-handers, how about the strikeouts, 29 of them with the changeup and cutter? Look at the consistency in these two pitches. The green, the changeup, the white, the cutter. Down, yeah, there's maybe 2 or 3 that are like the heart of the plate, off the plate, but consistently. Batter's box to batter's box, below the knees, at the knees. That's what makes him so difficult to elevate. Hit the ball in the air. That's because he's got the 58% ground ball rate as well.
Caratini leading it off, and here's the pitch arsenal for Wade Miley, who goes to work on that left cleat.
Yeah, as we mentioned, pretty heavy, cutter, changeup, and then he'll mix in the other stuff just as a look-see pitch. Oh, he doesn't double knot either. Interesting.
I don't either. You
when I was playing, I would, yeah. But just regular shoes? No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you did that now.
No.
Caratini was swinging a miss, 0-2.
You mean your shoes don't have Velcro? Just the strap?
No, I usually tie my shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
How long does the doctor say you got to wear those shoes, by the way?
A couple more months anyway. 0-2 pitch foul to the screen, and we'll do it again. A lot of people I've seen the last 2 days have suggested that they really think that headset that you had on really worked out very well. They thought at home it sounded so much better than your big mic does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought I'd point that out. I promised them that
everybody's
I would tell
entitled
you in person.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Just thought you should know.
Duly noted.
What people think. Fouled off to the right, out of play. Although I think there are some people who they were concerned about your head, because that was the issue. Was that you said that it was squeezing your head?
Yeah, the dome was getting.
Yeah.
Remember, in between innings, I would take it off and I would
stretch it.
I'd show you like
trying to break it.
Yeah.
But you do have to get something on it. This is line foul. It's not an easy task. Maybe they could build something like one that doesn't have the thing that goes over the top. You just have on each side. Maybe just like a suction cups to your head, so that so that then you can wear a headset on your head. Suction cups. No. 2 will bounce in.
That's funny.
I don't mind your big mic. I really don't. It doesn't bother me.
No. Of course it doesn't.
Ball and 2 strikes. Caratini will strike out looking. That was a second strikeout for Wade Miley of the night. First out of the 3rd inning.
Wow, the surprise pitch, Donnie. We talked about the cutter and the changeup, right? He just stuck a 4-seamer by him. It's got a little bit more giddy up to it than the cutter, and it just freezes Caratini. That's what I was talking about earlier. He'll kind of show it to you when unexpected. We got him there for the strikeout.
Musgrove in the air to right. Castellanos a step or two in to make the catch for out number 2. It's 7 in a row now retired by Miley. There's 2 outs in the 3rd. As Tommy Pham makes his way playward. Pham struck out swinging in the 1st inning.
What size is your dome?
I answered this in fantasy camp. 7 1/4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's small.
Why, you think it's bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks huge.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of knowledge up there. This one is fouled off down the first base.
You know who's got a really small head?
Who?
Trevor Hoffman.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of moss, though, so you got to take that into account. He's got great
He's
moss.
got like 6 7/8 or something like that.
Okay.
It's really small.
What is your
7 5/8?
Wow, that's a swing and a miss. For
a lot
Pham.
of knowledge up there.
Yeah. Second time Pham struck out. 3 Ks from Miley with scoreless through 3. Scoreless as we head to the top of the 4th inning, and it's time for Ballast Point. They say cheers to San Diego, this beautiful look at America's finest city. Cloud covered, but still fine.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No.
It's always beautiful.
Well, this is certainly a great night at Petco Park in San Diego. Full capacity and enjoying the Padres at home at Petco Park. Joey Votto will pop it up foul off to the left out of play. Said it many times, I'll say it again. It just amazes me that last year, all the things that happened to this Padres team getting to the postseason for the first time in 14 years, the Slam Diego Padres as they were, to have nobody in the ballpark really was not fair. Fans who had been through so many tough years. This one fouled off to the left, but I still think it brought some enjoyment during certainly what was a tough time for all of us.
Yeah, I and you talked to friends throughout town during that whole deal. And what was the bottom line, Donnie? They said, we just enjoy watching baseball. Yeah. Sure, everybody wants to be there in person.
Right.
I mean, it's part of the experience. I mean, look at that shot right there. Isn't that a great shot? Joe Musgrove on the hill, the local kid, and just everybody watching.
Sea of San Diegans behind him.
San Diegoans, San Diegoites, pulling a Ron Burgundy.
Oh, 2 pitch. And into the shift. From right, it's Machado. He's got the arm for it without a problem. Joey Votto is retired. That's why he can go out so far. It's not a problem.
Yeah, and he's got the arm too, right? Just got to be so frustrating for a hitter. And you see Joey Votto hustling, just putting a little pressure on Machado. Just that one little mishap maybe, but fielding that one cleanly.
So 1 out here in the 4th inning. Eugenio Suarez got it into a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. He is 0 for 1. Skies one to shallow right. Myers in and under to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down here in the top half of the 4th inning. That takes us to Tucker Barnhart. Barnhart leads the Reds and starts behind the plate. This is his 44th start of the year behind the dish. A Gold Glove in 2017 and 2020.
You know what I was just going to say as Joe Musgrove twirls that curveball home for a strike. The one thing I see in this outing so far up to this point, in the top of the fourth, the off-speed stuff. He's thrown more curveballs, Joe Musgrove has. He's thrown 9 of them. Light,
bare hand, I think.
Light on the four-seam fastball, because we mentioned it at the top of the game. These Reds are, one of the best hitting fastball teams in baseball. So Joe, it doesn't mean you can't throw it. You can still throw in spots. But he's sticking with his bread and butter, which is the slider, the cutter, the curveball. Keeping him off balance.
There's got 2 down here in the 4th inning. Home plate umpire David Rackley, a little professional courtesy. And Victor Caratini, a little extra time after that foul tip. 0-2. That'll bounce in. Of course, for throwing the no-hitter, Joe Musgrove got beer for life.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Have you gotten an invite yet?
I have not.
I haven't either.
But Beer Fest tomorrow night here at Petco Park.
Oh, believe it.
Don't forget.
Love Beer Fest.
5 to 7.
Gallagher Square, right?
Yes. Beer for life.
It's a good name for a band.
2-2. Grounded softly outside of first and foul. Now a quick word from Kia.
Experience Kia's tough and ready lineup of all-wheel drive SUVs.
Two down in the inning. Tucker Barnhart deuces wild on the scoreboard and left. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch 51 is going to miss.
Tried to go with the backdoor cutter.
Skips in and walks him. So a 2-out base on balls. 3rd walk given up by Joe Musgrove. And it comes with 2 outs in the inning and gives Kyle Farmer a chance here for the Reds. Grisham center over towards right center. Somewhat of a gap out there in left center. Strike 1.
Thank you.
Foul back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Musgrove jumping ahead.
You know, we've often talked about DH, no DH. Well, now the pitcher hitting in the National League, of course. But the number 8 spot in the National League has always been kind of a challenge. But it kind of changes tonight because Miley can swing the bat. He's got a decent average. Can put the ball in play. Not an easy out. So in the number 8 spot, there are a lot of times when pitchers try to pitch around you, but they don't want to just walk you. So it's, you got to be patient and pick your pitch to try to get aboard. Get something good to hit.
Outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he dropped his arm angle on that one just to give Farmer a different look.
To his right, and Caratini able to block that and keeps Barnhart at first base. Evens a count of 2-2. So far, the most taxing inning that Musgrove has had was the second inning when the Reds had the bases loaded. 2 outs, he was able to get Wade Miley to ground back to him, and that ended the inning. The Reds have had at least one base runner in every inning so far in tonight's game, and after Musgrove got 2 quick outs here in the 4th inning, the walk to Barnhart has had to have him work a little bit harder here. There's a 2-2. Popped up left side. Tatis wandering in. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Fernando is going to lead it off when we come back in the bottom of the 4th inning. We're scoreless after 3.5 from a filled Petco Park. So good. Bally Sports presents Padres Baseball, brought to you by your San Diego County Toyota dealers, by Circa Resort and Casino, and by UC San Diego Health, official health provider of the San Diego Padres. That's awesome.
Oh,
the
it
selfies.
Sure is. Yeah, you bet. You know what? He gets it, doesn't he?
He does.
He gets the whole thing. The whole thing. Media, fans, responsibility, teammate. I can go on. Let's enjoy this at bat.
Walked in the first inning, down 0-1, getting his second look at Wade Miley. Feel very deep.
You can,
for him to pull a little bit.
Yeah, you can see what Miley's intent is here. Down and away soft stuff. Inside off the plate to have him maybe chase. Now, just because it's 3-1 doesn't mean that Miley's just going to give in and throw a fastball for a strike. He'll go change up down and away here.
Rolls it over foul outside of third. Well, home run yesterday for Fernando. His first 195 games played since 1906. He's got the most home runs in the first 195. Pete Alonso with 59. Aaron Judge with 59. Popped up, shallow center. It's a shortstop Farmer out to make the catch. He got well out there. But Fernando's out number 1 of the 4th inning.
That's a pretty special stat, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Since 1906?
Yeah, it's been a while. Trent Grisham coming up here and batting in the 3 spot for the Padres. A little different. Grisham in that 3 spot. Padres trying to do something to mix it up here a little bit offensively. Runs have been tough to come by. Pitch 50 from Miley into the shift on the right side. It's the shortstop Farmer who throws him out for the second out of the 4th inning.
Boy, he squared that one up. Just couldn't find a hole. That's frustrating. Eric Hosmer this evening hit a ball hard right at the shortstop. Line drive for an out. That ball was hit sharply.
So 2 down here in the 4th for Manny, who flied to right in the 1st. Miley coming in with an individual record of 6-4, ERA under 3 2.92 into his 12th start of the year. He's got strike one over to Machado on a changeup. Fly ball, right field. Castellanos actually goes back a few steps after coming in to make the catch. A 1-2-3-4 sends us to the fifth without a score. Time for the top tier plays presented by Arco.
And as Joe Musgrove starts his fifth inning of work here, the off-speed stuff, getting the Cincinnati Reds to either top it, work underneath it, avoid the sweet spot. Some defense also. Manny Machado into the shift, but you see the off-speed stuff working that barrel of the bat underneath that pitch. Hence the pop fly. And Joe Musgrove is cruising along. We've got ourselves a pitcher's duel here. Only 3 hits. As all the Reds, no hits for San Diego.
Wade Miley leading it off. Pitcher against pitcher here in the 5th inning. Miley grounded out with the bases loaded in the 2nd inning. Pops it up. It is Tatis to the outfield lawn for out number 1 of the 5th inning. Well, push your Padres to the top this summer with the 2021 Google MLB All-Star ballot. Vote daily at Padres.com/All-Star and on Google by searching for your favorite players to send them to Colorado.
Yeah, vote early and vote often, right?
Vote every day.
Make it part of your daily routine.
Strike one to India. A single and fly to center.
He's got the good feel for the old number 2 tonight, Joe Musgrove. He's thrown 13 of the Yackers. Good strike rate also, 77%.
Center fielder Grisham over towards right center a little bit. Weaves at that, and it's 2-2. A slider that time from Musgrove. There's a defensive alignment right now with Grisham over towards right center. Lots of green grass in left center. Rifles it foul to the screen. India, 24 years of age, and ranks among National League rookies in pretty much all offensive categories. Has been leading off for the Reds at the top of their order. Almost hit him as he jumps back out of the way.
Don, he's got a good eye at the plate as well, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's tied among NL rookies with 27 walks. Tied currently with Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. Tommy Pham moving back for out number 2. So we're 2 down, and Jesse Winker coming up. They've got quite the duo in their order. Nick Castellanos and Jesse Winker, both leading vote getters at the moment, heading to the All-Star game, and you take a look at what they've been able to accomplish. Some very good numbers from the middle of their order.
Yeah, number 2 and 3 in the order tonight, and that's the way it's been for a long time for David Bell. You want to get on the board early. Winker, Castellanos, number 2 and 3 in the lineup tonight. When you have that combination, yeah, your chances are very, very good to get on that board early.
Toughest part of the order, and it is now third time through for Joe Musgrove against those guys, and starts with Winker right here, who's 0 for 2. They can move his feet a little bit, down and in. Winker bounced into a 360p in the first. Got it back to the mound in the third. 0 for 2. I think he offered. Yeah, he did. But umpire David Brackley didn't even check, just called it himself.
Oh, yeah.
'70th pitch is hit sharply, but to Tatis it's short. Throw a little bit off the mark, but Hosmer has time to catch it and then tag the bag. We're halfway through without a score. Scoreless as we get ready for the bottom of the 5th inning back at Petco Park. Remember to enter the Saquon Scouting Report sweepstakes. Follow at Bally Sports SD on Twitter and reply to today's Saquon Scouting Report with more or less using the hashtag Saquon Scout. Visit ballysports.com for full rules and details. Reds pitching staff averages 4.3 walks per game. If you think the Reds will walk 4 or more Padres, reply more. If you think the Reds will walk less than 4, reply less. Well, Myers leads it off. Count of 1-1 to Will, who flied out to the center fielder Tyler Naquin in the 2nd inning. Here he is in the 5th. On the ground down to third, and Eugenio Suarez with a good throw retires Myers for the first out of the 5th.
There's another grounder. It's that breaking ball, that cut fastball. Could not elevate.
One out in the 5th, and Hosmer standing in for the second time tonight. Lined out to the shortstop, Kyle Farmer, in the 2nd inning. Chopped right side into you. He's out on the lawn and right, comes in and throws out Hosmer for the 2nd out. Jake Cronenworth coming up, and it is time for the Callaway long ball. Yesterday in Colorado. Distance 403 feet, 102.7 miles per hour. The exit velocity, launch angle at 42 degrees. It's a ridiculous launch angle. Spin it!
Yeah, that was an impressive swing. He got to a 96-mile-an-hour fastball in. He turned on it, kept it fair. You know, I'm wondering if any of the hitters, like when Miley starts his delivery, kind of call time, just kind of disrupt him a little bit. We've seen that before, right?
Yeah.
Gamesmanship, right? But he's getting that rock, and he is going to work, and maybe just tried to slow him down a little bit.
Wrap foul off to the left out of play. We'll do it again, 0-2. He gets it going, though, and gets in one of those grooves.
Yeah.
Right now he's retired 12 in a row. Actually 13 in a row. Got 2 down in the 5th, and Cronenworth down on the count, 1-2. Cronenworth back and out doing just what you were talking about. 1-2. Close pitch. Pitch 67 of the night for Miley. Skips it in, and a full count now. Eighth pitch of the plate appearance coming up here for Cronenworth. And that's ball 4. He walks him. That breaks up a string of 13 in a row, retired by Miley. Johnson, the pitching coach, headed out there.
Miley does not walk a lot of hitters. The most he's walked in the game this year is 3. It's been on 2 occasions. You know, he works at such a fast pace. That's not a bad idea for the pitching coach to recognize that after the walk and go out and just have a little chat with him. Broke the string with that walk.
Two down, Cronenworth at first base. Victor Caratini struck out looking and getting his second look at Wade Miley. Back to Miley. To first for the out. That ends the 5th. Takes us to the 6th inning. Without a score in San Diego. Top of the 6th inning back at Petco Park here in San Diego. It's time now to answer our Valley View Casino trivia question. Nick Castellanos entered tonight with a .350 batting average since 1969. The Reds player with the highest single season average is Pete Rose. .348 in 1969.
You knew that, didn't you?
I didn't. I had a hunch, though. I do remember him having a big year like that. And
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was one.
Yeah.
So.
Did you just sniff?
I did.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. I like your confidence.
Yes, it was the sniff of confidence. Wait, Miley's been pretty good tonight.
He has been really good, keeping everybody off balance. And when your manager, David Bell, is smiling along with you, he likes what he sees, no doubt. Working quickly, just off the plate. Padres really not getting a lot of pitches over the heart of the plate.
They'll lead it off. Nick Castellanos to get it started here. Joe Musgrove back out there. 70 pitches deep into his outing, 43 for strikes. Fly ball driven to left center field. Over is Pham to make the catch in front of Grisham for the first out of the 6th inning.
Well, first pitch swinging, you got to love that, especially when it's a fly ball out. Joe Musgrove is twirling a gem as well.
One down in the 6th inning. Tyler Naquin coming up, 0 for 2. Miley, who has a no-hitter on his resume this year, has not given up a hit through the first 5. He has walked 2. That has been it. Joe Musgrove's only allowed 3 in his outing. Naquin getting his 3rd look at Musgrove. He's fly to center and fly to left.
You know, Joe's been one of those starters that really haven't been getting a lot of love. 3 runs of support or fewer in 11 of his 12 starts this season. That includes 11 in a row. Wow. He's got the good curveball working tonight.
Looks like he wants another one here.
Yeah, why not?
Double up, and it'll work. Naquin strikes out. That is just the first strikeout of the night for Joe Musgrove, and it's out number 2.
Well, this Reds team, they like to swing the bat. What does Joe Musgrove do? Remember the curveball before that? A little higher. That one he brings down a little bit more. Naquin has to protect, and he gets the punchy.
2 down in the 6th inning for Joey Votto. Strike 1. Votto walked in the 2nd inning, grounded out in the 4th. He grounded into the shift to Manny Machado, who is out there in the shift in right field. Up the middle instead and into center. So a 2-out base hit for Joey Votto. It's the 4th hit of the night for Cincinnati.
Joey Votto, one of the best at hitting the pitch where it is. This one up and away. Some serious topspin on this one and hits it to the left side. Nobody is there. Good hitting by Votto.
So 2 down and Votto at first for Eugenio Suarez. Entered into a fielder's choice in the 2nd, flied out to right in the 4th inning. Arms out of the way and takes pitch in.
Joe may have just bought the outside part of the play with a cutter or a slider after throwing that sinker in off the plate, but just to move him just a little bit.
Strike 2. The slider to get it. Suarez, who usually is at third base, has moved over at shortstop quite a bit this year too, so playing short and third on the left side. And now Caratini's going out to talk to Musgrove. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Breaks up, and back comes Caratini. Suarez strikes out looking. 2nd strikeout of the inning, 2nd strikeout of the outing for Joe Musgrove. We're scoreless.
Wade Miley starts his 6th inning of work. He's throwing a no-no, and how's he doing it? Well, off-speed stuff. Pretty heavy on the changeup and cutter. Changeup, cutter, changeup again. But it's not only the pitches. Look at where they're located. I mean, he's painting that frame on the outside, inside. And when you talk about the starters this evening, the comparison, yes, both of them, we've got ourselves a pitcher's duel. We are scoreless. Joe Musgrove has surrendered 4 hits, but each pitcher making quality pitches. And just to put a bow on what Miley's been doing, thrown 14 changeups prior to this inning, 35 cut fastballs, but also some four-seamers setting up those other pitches, and that's why he's been so successful.
Well, he leads it off here at the plate in the bottom of the 6th inning. And ahead of the count, 2-0.
Be sweet if Joe hit a home run, huh? Get him on the board.
Absolutely. 1 for 22 at the plate this year, 0 for 1 tonight, having flied out to right field in the 3rd inning. Fly ball to right. Over goes Castellanos. It is carrying, but not far enough for the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now a quick word from Sequan Casino.
Padres fans, surround yourself with everything you love about your team in the new exclusive Padres Hotel Suite. Visit Sequan.com to book your stay.
1 out in the 6th inning for Wade Miley as he gets ready to deal with the top of the Padres order again. Tommy Pham, 3rd time through now for Miley. His 75th pitch is in there for strike 1. Pham has struck out swinging, both in the 1st and again in the 3rd. Lines one to center, but Naquin is out there waiting. 2 down.
Once again, squared it up, hit it well.
Here comes Tatis. To left center field. Winker going back at the wall. Gone! Into a sea of San Diegans. Fernando Tatis Jr. homers. Padres lead it 1-0. Break up the no-hit bid for Wade Miley. Friar faithful in a frenzy.
This house has been too quiet. And guess who just woke everybody up? Time to get up.
They're awake now. Padres take a 1-0 lead. Their first hit of the night comes with 2 outs in the 6th inning. And it's a big fly. See how Miley reacts now after giving up his first hit and now trailing in this game. Time called very late. Just goes through with the pitch. Back to Miley. He'll field and throw. And that'll end the inning. For the first time since 2019, some noise at Petco Park like we've not heard in quite some time. Fernando with a home run. puts the Padres on top 1-0 with one swing of the bat. One nothing. Padres have the lead as we head to the top of the 7th inning. It's time to check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. Oh, that is great coverage.
That is tremendous coverage.
And a great look back into Petco Park at full capacity for the first time in 2021 as Tucker Barnhart leads it off here for the Reds. Joe Musgrove pitching into the 7th, and now thanks to that guy pitching with a lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah, everybody's always on the edge of their seat when that kid comes to the plate. There's no doubt. And with the way this game's going, find it appropriate. How about that? 2 outs. El Nino at the plate, getting the Padres on the board and busting up the no-no.
Action for the first time in the pen. Ryan Hendricks is up for the Reds. As Miley has thrown 81 pitches through the first 6. Well, the 22nd home run by Fernando ties him with the most in the majors with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as Tim Hill is up in the Padres pen. 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Not been a huge strikeout night for Joe. He has 2, and they both came last inning.
Reds are offering at pitches around the plate. He's been around the plate, hitting the corners, right? You have to offer. You got to protect, avoiding that sweet spot. Getting a fly ball here, ground ball there. It's all good.
Into the shift. Machado's racing over to get it. His throw going to be in time. Pecked by Hosmer. The shift in right field for Manny Machado. Races over, gets it, then throws it to first. They got him.
Oh my goodness. Barnhart's like, you've got to be shifting me. Come on. What a play by Machado. Oh, look at Fernando even rooting for him. Joe Musgrove loves it.
We've seen so many great plays by Manny Machado in that shift over the last couple of years. It's back to No-No Joe. 2 outs in the 7th inning.
You know, we saw that play. Was that in Texas when Manny made the play on the shift down the right field line?
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, that ranks right up there as far as the shift is concerned. But that one right there we just saw was spectacular.
Wade Miley batting for himself here with 2 down in the 7th inning. He's going to continue. 0 for 2 in this game. He's got it back to the mound, popped out to the shortstop. Fouled off to the left, out of play.
See, you don't get the same response with cardboard cutouts when you see a home run from Tatis to break up the no-no, or a defensive play like that from Manny Machado.
Well, they're kind of lacking reaction, really.
Yeah.
Ground ball right side. Cronenworth to his right. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 7th inning for Joe Musgrove. 7th inning stretch here from Petco Park in San Diego. The first night that Petco Park is at its capacity in 2021. And stretch was brought to you by Ford Motor Company, built Ford proud. It's 1-0 San Diego as we head to the last half of the 7th inning. Manny Machado, Will Myers, Eric Hosmer will be along to face Wade Miley. Trying to add on to this 1-0 lead for the Padres. High drive to left field. Winker going back, and that's into a sea of San Diegans too. Manny Machado with a home run. Padres lead it 2-0. Petco Park is open for business.
Manny Machado has put the ball in the air 3 times tonight. First 2 times, fly balls to right field. First pitch, hacking. One of the very few pitches tonight. That was a mistake by Miley. Of course, the first one to Tatis Jr. Now Manny Machado adds on. In fact, the last few pitches after that pitch to Manny for the home run have been up. Even Will Myers has had a couple of pitches to have a chance to put one out.
Myers fouls it off to the right, out of play. First Tatis, now Machado. Solo shots off Wade Miley. And a swing and a miss as Myers strikes out. 4th strikeout of the night for Miley, first out of the 7th inning.
Watch where this is on contact. Mid-thigh high, just above the knees, right in the nitro zone for Manny. And I'm thinking as a hitter, right, what Miley's been doing, expanding the strike zone with that cutter and changeup. Something around the plate, first pitch, why not?
Two and two to Eric Hosmer. 0 for 2 tonight. He's lined out to short, grounded out to second base. Chopped right side. India from short right field with a good throw for out number 2. Well, since the Padres have hit a home run, in fact, they've hit 2. You get a free jumbo jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink.
Thanks to those 2 guys. Slap some cheese on it while you're at it. Why not?
Jay Cronenworth batting out of the 7th spot for the Padres. Grounded out to second base in the 2nd. Walked in the 5th. Down 0-2. Miley did not give up a hit until the 6th inning with 2 outs when he allowed the home run to Tatis. He's now only given up 2 hits in his entire outing. They've both been solo home runs. That's it. As he strikes out Cronenworth to end the 7th, but the damage, it's been done. Manny Machado with his 10th home run of the year puts the Padres on top 2-0.
Oh, Arizona facing Kevin Gausman in San Francisco, and it went about as you'd expect.
Mike, he runs his record to 8-1. These Giants are for real because of Kevin Gausman, and it's going to be interesting because we're going to start talking about the All-Star game. I think Kevin Gausman with the injury to Jacob deGrom, it might be one of those guys that he ends up starting that All-Star game.
So not surprisingly, the Giants win. The final score 10-3, but perhaps of interest to you, Arizona has now lost a Major League record 23 straight road games.
That's not a good thing, and especially Torey Lovullo, who is phenomenal in the game of baseball. It's been troubling times for the Diamondbacks.
Mark and I working on Padres Live, the postgame show, brought to you by Cox Communications. Boy, San Diego opening day to this point could not be going any better. Home run from Machado, home run from Tatis. Padres winning this one. We look forward to seeing you on that Padres Live, the postgame show. And I know our friends at Cox Communications are happy we're bringing it to you, Don.
All right, Mike and Mark, thanks very much. As we move to the 8th inning, and Jonathan India leading it off here now for the Reds.
Oh, I'm sure those guys got a lot in the hopper for after this game.
Emilio Pagan is into this game. After 7 strong from Joe Musgrove.
Boy, he answered the bell, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Enter Emilio Pagan, the right-hander, 8th inning guy. 30 games now for the right-hander. Opponents only hitting .210. More strikeouts than innings pitched. Only 9 free passes.
Wade Miley gives up 2 hits in 7 innings. They're both home runs. Tatis in the 6th, Machado in the 7th.
Nobody said this game of baseball was going to be fair, right?
I mean, you just make 2 mistakes.
Exactly.
Their offense does nothing, then there's not much you can do about it. And they could do nothing with Joe Musgrove. 7 shutout innings, 4 hits, walked 3, struck out 2 through 91 pitches, and retired the side in order in the 7th inning. Worked out to be his last inning of work. Popped up, foul ground. Back comes Caratini, but he won't have a play. Yep. Too deep in behind the screen.
Once again, just elaborating on the performance of Joe Musgrove. Shutting down the best hitting team in the National League, the Cincinnati Reds. Team with the best OPS. They're a good hitting team. Zeros, though, for Joe Musgrove. In the most important column, that's the R column, which represents runs. Just thought I'd clarify that for her.
India strikes out. Good start for Pagan. 1 down to the 8th inning.
Emilio with the gas at 96. Good follow through, getting extended. Blown by India right here.
One down in the 8th for Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 against Joe Musgrove tonight, grounding out 3 times, including once into a DP. Strike 1. Machado out there in right field has already made a spectacular play from out there tonight.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Ryan added in.
Wow, long stride from Winker, and he most definitely goes.
Ball 1, 1-2.
Purpose pitch there. Caratini out of the crouch a little bit. Wanted that one up.
Bouncing in 2-2. 5 in a row retired by Padres pitching. Pagan gets the first red that he faces in the 8th. Jonathan India striking him out. Now a 2-2 count to Jesse Winker, with Nick Castellanos waiting on deck. This copyrighted telecast presented by the authority of the San Diego Padres may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Diego Padres.
Wait for it.
To right, towards the corner, and that ball's going to fall out of the reach of Machado, who goes sliding onto the warning track trying to get it. A diving bid by Manny Machado and a shift, trying to make that catch on the warning track. It's a double for Winker with 1 out, but an effort like no other for Manny Machado.
Tell you what, folks, even though this play was not made, sit back and enjoy this. That is incredible.
One out, Winker. At second base, Nick Castellanos, the hitter.
Toughest situation for the Padres pitchers up to this point. Right here, 2 of their best hitters, 1 aboard, and Castellanos in the batter's box. Tying run at the plate.
Fly ball, shallow right. Myers coming in, having trouble seeing it. Now he does. Whoa, that was a little scary.
Kind of twilight, I guess, and Myers lost it for a second, but then found it again.
Fortunately for out number 2. Watch Will.
Oh, I don't see it.
Oh,
El Gallo, there it is. There you go.
That same kind of look the other night in Colorado.
Not good.
No.
Oh, man.
It's like an emergency. Okay, well, 2 down. Tyler Naquin's 0 for 3. Flat out to center, flat out to left, and struck out swinging. Strike 1. Well, I got an attendance number for you, Mud.
Give it to me, Donnie.
40,362. It's a sellout. 40,362.
Love it. Welcome back, fans.
Petco Park is definitely open for business. Down to first. Hosmer's got it. To Pagan for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th with the Padres on top 2-0. Bally Sports presents Padres Baseball, brought to you by Petco, official partner of the San Diego Padres. By Jerome's Furniture. Catch a Padres action from Jerome's best seat in the house. Sign up for a chance to win at jeromes.com. And by Mercedes-Benz of Carlsbad, a Hohen family dealership. Last of the 8th, Padres trying to add on to a 2-0 advantage. Wade Miley back on the mound again. He's out there for the 8th. This will be pitch 96, and it's grounded up the middle into center field. Victor Caratini starts the bottom of the 8th with a base hit.
And, you know, David Bell is thinking, hey, with the way that Miley is throwing, keep him out there. We're still close. A bloop and a belt blast. because this Reds bullpen, worst in Major League Baseball, 5.53 ERA. So he feels better with Miley out there with the way he's been throwing rather than going to the pen.
Lead runner on, and Jurickson Profar is going to pinch hit here for Pagan. Shows bunt, jumps back out of the way for ball one. .218 with a home run and 17 runs batted in. Evens up at 1-1. Top of the order. Tommy Pham waiting on deck. The Shark getting ready in the pen for the Padres. Mark Melancon warming. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Close pitch, but it's ball 3 and a full count now. With Caratini at first, nobody out in the 8th. To center, and Profar with a pinch hit single. Caratini takes second. The first two Friars have reached here in the 8th inning. Bottom of the order getting it done, and here comes David Bell.
Looks like a changeup just floating out there. Catches way too much of the plate. Profar hangs in there. Straight up the center of the diamond, and the Padres trying to add on here in the 8th.
Pitching change from Petco Park in San Diego. Padres are trying to add on to a 2-0 advantage. Have the lead over the Reds. I want to remind you to stream Padres baseball all season long on the Bally Sports app, presented by Coors Light. Capacity crowd, a sellout at Petco Park. They are all fired up for the Padres to add on to this 2-0 advantage here in the 8th.
It's a party downtown San Diego.
Art Warren into the game now for the Reds.
You're going to get one of two pitches, either a slider or a four-seamer. That four-seamer comes in at 96. Art Warren enters his 6th game. He was promoted from Louisville on June 9th. When Sonny Gray went on the 10-day injured list. He's made 3 appearances since then.
Pretty good outing for Wade Miley.
Really good outing from Wade Miley. Just a couple of mistakes. You mentioned it earlier, Donnie, the long ball bit him.
Gives up 4 hits, 2 of them solo shots. He's responsible for the 2 men on. Tommy Pham batting here with Caratini at second, Profar at first. Strike one.
Well, Donnie, I want to give a little love to our own Chiron Bob Wersdorfer, who does the Chiron in the truck. He tweeted an interesting nugget. Manny Machado and Tatis Jr. homer tonight off of Miley. Miley had allowed only 3 home runs in his previous 61 2/3 innings this season. Thank you, CB.
May have gone. They check. Yes, he did, says Larry Vanover. Pham down 0-2.
Yep.
Pham goes around again and strikes out. First out of the 8th inning. Warren really fooled him. 1 down.
Just could not hold up on that breaking ball.
The MVP chants have begun at Petco Park in San Diego for Fernando Tatis Jr. And tonight they do so at full capacity for the first time. Down 0-2.
There's that slider from Warren. He'll throw it majority of the time.
Ball 1-2. Inning started with Caratini singling to center. Profar, the pinch hitter, had a pinch hit to center field and chased Wade Miley from the game after he threw 102 pitches, 7+. Tap, foul, do it again. Fernando back in the 6th inning. Wade Miley had not given up a hit in 5 2/3 until this. Not only did he give up a hit, but the lead for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and Tatis strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Warren. 2 down. He's got Pham and now Tatis to strike out.
Yeah, we talk about the hanging slider. Sometimes when you hang it a little bit too much, maybe it works to your advantage. See how high that one is, and it's in. That's when it can work for you. Couldn't get to it for the strikeout.
Two down in the 8th with 2 on and Trent Grisham coming up.
Boy, that run out at second base is so huge for the Padres.
Ball 1. Grisham has grounded into a fielder's choice. Grounded into the shift on the right side. And grounded back to the mound. It's been an 0 for 3 night in his new spot in the order. That's 3rd tonight for San Diego. Two and 0. Swing and a miss, make it 2 and 1.
That's a good slider from Warren, isn't it?
It is.
.88. Tight spin, good tilt.
Came in with 2 on, nobody out, and was able to strike out Tommy Pham. And then Fernando back to back. Now a 2-1 to Trent Grisham. They get 3 and 1. But back to the slider again. Swing and a miss. Big cut there from Grisham, and it's a full count. Slider, slider, slider.
Yep. That was the best one to hit so far. That one caught a lot of the plate, actually down the heart of the plate. Maybe outer third a little bit.
Manny Machado waiting on deck, hoping to get a chance here in the 8th. With 2 men on right now. Lined and caught at first base by Votto. Sinking line drive and a hot shot. But it's out number 3. To the 9th we go. It's shark time. Over the Bill Howe plays of the game. Wade Miley hadn't given up a hit until this. Fernando Tatis Jr. puts Padres on top 1-0. In the 6th inning with 2 outs. And then Manny Machado with his own home run leads off the 7th inning. And gives the Padres some insurance on top, 2-0. They will take that 2-0 lead to the 9th inning. Thanks to the 2 solo shots for the Padres. We saw Pagan work the 8th, and now Melanson in for the 9th inning after that combination is each homered in tonight's game.
Enter right-hander Mark Melanson. He's having one heck of a season, and the numbers prove it. Enters his 28th game. Boy, how appropriate it would be. It's been a lot of fun tonight downtown for Mark Melanson to record his 20th save. He's definitely all-star worthy, earning a trip possibly to Denver to represent the Padres in this year's all-star game. As Joe Musgrove watches and enjoys a big night in the big leagues. He twirled the gym, Donnie.
7 shutout. Doing 91 pitches in 7 innings. Padres in a shift. Joey Votto to start things in the 9th inning with Machado out there in right field. Votto has been aboard twice in this game tonight. A walk and a single. Wrapped around a ground out into that shift. Strike 1. Musgrove for 7, Pagan for 1, Melanson on for the 9th. Ball and a strike to Joey Votto. Line to center and a base hit for Votto opens up the 9th inning. And just like that, the Reds will bring the tying run to the plate.
Number 7, Eugenio.
Oh, right down the middle, too. Votto, one of the best at knowing the strike zone. We talked about that. Staying on that pitch, taking it right back up the middle on that breaking ball.
He's on for the 3rd time in tonight's game with his 2nd hit. Here's Suarez. Ball 1. Mark Melanson has been at the top for a while. He's got 19 of them, most saves this year. He's ahead of the former Padre and Craig Kimbrell with the Cubs and Liam Hendricks, crosstown White Sox. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The knuckle curve.
Playing him to pull on the infield for San Diego. He's grounded into 4 double plays this year, and there you see the career numbers against Melanson. A couple of safeties and 6 at-bats.
Ball 2, 2-1. Musgrove looking on. He is a pitcher of record right now. 4 wins on the year so far with the Padres. Two and two.
That was a very hittable pitch. I'm kind of perplexed why Suarez just let that one go by, especially 2-1. Now he's got 2 strikes on him. Melanson can manipulate that baseball with the best of it, with that cutter or knuckle curve.
Time call, as requested, as indicated by Victor Caratini. Joey Votto at first base. Suarez waiting on a 2-2 from Melanson. It's ball 3. On deck is Tucker Barnhart. Big pitch right here. It's a 3-2 to Suarez. Hey, got him for the first out of the 9th inning.
Got him with the cut fastball. That is a huge pitch.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
One down for Tucker Barnhart. He's got a bunt, single, a walk. Grounded into the shift in the 7th. 0 for 4 with 4 Ks in his career against Melanson in the past. Takes ball 1. Fouls it off, and it evens at 1-1. Now back in the 7th inning, grounding into the shift, and Manny Machado making a great play to go get it, and then he's got to get it there, and he does. Good pick by Hosmer on the other side.
Yeah, that was not an easy pick. It's funny to see the reaction of his teammates. Crowd loving it. Manny make it look easy.
Fouled off, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the 9th inning for Melanson. 2-2. The better than 40,000 wanted that. Line down the right field line, foul. Just out ahead was Barnhart. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, blocked by Caratini. So a full count now.
Now remember, Melanson with that curveball, that cutter, right? Coming into a left-handed hitter. Heads up right side of the infield. We showed you that play earlier that Manny made against Barnhart. Perfect for a double play to end this one. Top of breaking ball, top of cutter. Hosmer to Tatis, back to Hosmer would be kind of nice.
Caratini's going back out there again. Some of the infield also joining Cronenworth from second, Tatis from short. Joey Votto started the ninth with a single to center. Eugenio Suarez struck out, and now a lengthy battle between Tucker Barnhart and Mark Melanson.
Well, this is an in-depth discussion right there. Saw Jake Cronenworth. I noticed Jake Cronenworth shaking his head in a positive manner, saying yes, yes. You know, once again, the breaking ball to the left-handed hitter down means that, hey, Cronenworth, be ready to the full side.
7th pitch of this plate appearance coming up for Barnhart. And he flips it foul off to the left side of play.
Tried to go with the backdoor cutter right there. He may have just bought something inside now with the cutter for a strike after trying to go away.
Three-two again. Barnhart lines it into right field. Votto is headed for third as Myers quickly gets back in. He throws it to second, and he'll be in safely. Second and third now with 1 out.
And it was the knuckle curve. Oh, what a good at-bat by Barnhart, keeping that one fair.
17.
Well, there's the breaking ball. There's the ball hit to the right side, but not on the ground. That's what he was hoping for. And with that hustle double right there for Barnhart, no force now, no double play in order.
Pinch runner Scott Henneman is now running at second base. Ball 1. Scott Heineman at second base. One-0 is going to miss outside. 2-0. Reinhardt done for the night, but he got his double to get the tying run into scoring position with 1 out. Ball 3. That's a strike, and it's 3-1. 21 pitches for Mark Melancon. So far here in this 9th inning, has 1 out. Of the 21 pitches, 11 strikes, 10 balls. Chopped up the middle as Tatis on the run and in time. Run will score. Taking third is Heineman, but there are now 2 outs in the 9th inning. First run of the night for the Reds cuts the Padres lead in half.
Great rangy play right there by Fernando. Two-hand, make sure you got it. Concentrate. Fire it.
Now pinch hitter Tyler Stevenson has been introduced, so Larry Rothschild out to talk to Melancon here with 2 down in the 9th inning. Reds have added a little drama here in the 9th inning. Have that tying run 90 feet away.
It's been great theater tonight, hasn't it?
It has, start to finish. And hopefully the finish is now for Mark Melancon. The Friar faithful stand as one at Petco Park in San Diego. Strike 1. Line foul, and it's 0-2. Ball 1. Fouled off, got a piece there. Barely staying alive.
Keeping the cut fastball away. Oh, talk about great extension right there.
Right off the end of the bat. Ball and 2 strikes with 2 down in the 9th inning. 2. Full count now. Got ahead 0-2. Tyler Stevenson gets it back full here. It's 3-2. Reds have the runner at third, tying run potentially. What a long inning from Melanson. This will be pitch 29 as he tries to finish off the Reds in game 1. Lined into center field, and this game is tied.
Tell you what, that was quite a battle for Stevenson. Just getting a piece of a cutter down and away to foul it off, to get another crack at it. He stays on this one, catches a lot of the plate. Serves it right back up the middle.
Now this Reds team, they've won 6 in a row. They come in and don't score a run through the first 8 innings. They put 2 on the board in the 9th, and they have tied it up. Here's a drive to left field off the bat of India, and that ball is gone. So 2-run home run. The Reds have gone from trailing by 2 to taking a 4-2 lead in the 9th inning in San Diego tonight.
Wow. That escalated quickly. First pitch, hanger, inside, and India leaned on it.
Little stutter around third. 4-2 Reds, they're ecstatic. On top now with 2 outs. Melanson is out of this game. We've got a pitching change from Petco Park. This one's changed very quickly. Well, they were trailing 2-0 coming into this. The top of the 9th inning were the Cincinnati Reds, but they lead it now 4-2. A 2-run shot for Jonathan India. Yeah, Mark Melanson's blown save here tonight. And Joe Musgrove no longer part of this decision, as here comes the new Padres pitcher into the game, Pierce Johnson.
Pierce Johnson, after being scored upon in just 3 of his first 20 appearances, surrendered runs in 3 of his last 6, enters game number 27. Trying to stop it here for the Reds with 2 outs in the 9th. You know, it's amazing. Miley made a couple mistakes. Padres got on the board. Mark Melanson, a couple of mistakes, and the Reds capitalized on those.
Jesse Winker batting here. Takes a ball, and the count evens at 1-1 to Winker. Mark Melanson was a strike away from ending this ball game tonight. He had gotten ahead of the pinch hitter Stevenson. 0-2. Could not put him away, and he drove in the tying run. And India followed it up with a 2-run home run, and not only was the lead gone, but now the Padres trailed by 2. Looking to the bottom of the 9th inning, Machado, Myers, and Hosmer. Anybody gets on, Jake Cronenworth may have a chance. It is a 2-run deficit at the very least now. Fly ball to left center field and deep. Grisham is back to the warning track to make the catch. It'll send us to the bottom of the ninth inning with the Reds now on top 4-2. Reds have a 4-2 lead. New pitcher into the game. Ryan Hendricks trying to finish off the Padres.
Hendricks' his 21st game. Opponent's hitting .235 off the right-hander. As I mentioned earlier, Warren threw the ball very well in the 8th inning. It was a 1-2-3 inning for the right-hander. Now enter Hendricks. But it goes without saying the relievers for the Reds, worst in baseball with a 5.53 ERA. Hendricks' ERA 4.82.
It's over for Art Warren, who retired all 3 Padres he faced, 2 strikeouts and a lineout. As again, it'll be Machado, Myers, and Hosmer expected. Taylor Stevenson staying in the game. He does the catching now after he took over for Barnhart. And we got a new left fielder. Heineman stays in the game after he pinch ran. Manny Machado to lead it off. And he has fly to right twice and homered. Behind 2-0. Make it 3-0.
Well, Hendricks can't get a little wild. 11 walks in those 18 innings.
That's ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk. Starts the 9th. That'll work.
Take a walk on the wild side. Pass it on to the next guy.
As you mentioned, Bud, this is a bullpen that has struggled mightily. Highest bullpen ERA, 5.53.
In the 18 2/3 for Hendricks. 10 earned runs.
Ball 1. He's not thrown a strike yet. Oh no, I take that back. That was a strike. 0-1 to Myers after a 4-pitch walk of Machado. Myers 0 for 3 tonight. Is flied out to center, grounded out to third, and struck out swinging. Down 1-2.
Well, that was the pitch there. 86 slider. Didn't really have a lot of break to it. Middle in. Something Will can turn on. He even looks perplexed. How did I miss that one?
Two and 2. Hosmer waiting on deck. Padres batting last of the ninth, now trailing by 2. Myers went around and strikes out, the indication of the home plate umpire. First out of the ninth is Will Myers, who strikes out for the second time tonight.
Could not hold back.
Here's Eric Hosmer, 0 for 3 tonight. He's lined out to short, grounded out to second on 2 occasions. Runner goes, and the throw to second base, not in time.
Freddie Benavides, the bench coach, on the horn. Not being held on at first base is Manny. He got safe.
Yeah, no challenge from the Reds. Tying run at the plate in Eric Hosmer. Padres trailing by 2. Ball 2.
That's key also for taking the double play out of order. Manny being in scoring position now.
They ruled that defensive indifference because nobody was holding Manny on. So he takes second on the indifference as Hosmer will take a strike.
Didn't have to be. That was well off the plate.
Hosmer to right field, down the line towards the pole. It is gone. This game is tied. 4-4. Eric Hosmer leaves the yard to right.
Rock the house, Haas. Mislocation with the slider. He wanted to backdoor it. It's just a matter of staying fair. Oh, yeah. Not only did he wake up Petco Park again, I think he just woke up downtown.
Tie game. Last of the ninth with 1 out. Pitching change from Petco Park. All tied at 4. This game 4-4 with a 2-run shot in the 9th inning.
Well, he wanted to backdoor the breaking ball. The slider leaves it middle in. And Eric Hosmer says to Hendricks, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky."
Amir Garrett into the game now for the Reds.
Big left-hander enters his 25th game. Slider, 4-seamer, 2-seamer.
Ball 1 to Jake Cronenworth, who bats with 1 out. So now the Padres try to walk it off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, Garrett is another one of those pitchers that can get wild. 19 in the third innings pitched, 13 walks from the lefty.
Walks seem to be a problem with this bullpen.
You know, not only the walks, but the wildness in the zone, too. We just saw it.
Two balls, one strike to Jake Cronenworth with one out in the ninth. Strike two. Full count. Victor Caratini waiting on deck with one out in the ninth. Fouls it back. Took a pretty good rip right there.
I'll tell you what, was that the I want to send everybody home a happy type of swing from Cronenworth?
To center field. Naquin can't get there. Drops in for a base hit. And this ninth for the Padres continues.
Another battle. Another really good at-bat as Cronenworth serves this one to center.
Caratini gets time, backs out, makes Amir Garrett wait a little longer. Wild one tonight from Petco Park in front of a capacity crowd, 40,362. Strike one.
Oh, to see Victor split a gap right here and watch Jake run.
Strike two.
Tell you what, if Caratini gets something soft from Garrett, as you take a look at the defense for the Reds, Winker, look at how far over the left field gap Winker is. I mean, he is well off that left field line.
Potential winning run at first base for the Padres with one out in the inning. Barely got a piece of that, just kind of fought it off. Throwing over the first and Cronenworth back to the bag. Going back over again. And again.
Hey, a lot of attention over to first base. Could play at home plate with a bad pitch. Once again, Heineman in left, way off that left field line.
In the air to left field for Victor Caratini. Into a sea of San Diegans. Padres walk it off. Victor Caratini and the San Diego Padres. And 40,000 of their friends will celebrate at the plate.
To the victor! What a treat for these fans. Welcome back, everybody. Soak it in.
Let's send it down to Annie.
Guys, thanks so much. Eric, could you script it any better? A full house at Petco Park, a walk-off win. You guys come back to tie it and then take the lead in the ninth. How big was this one?
Oh, man, it was an exciting game. Couldn't have worked out any better. You know, we thought we were going to coast to a little 2-0 lead there, but try to make it interesting for y'all, and it turned out to be good.
You definitely made it interesting. What can you say about this crowd right now? Look around. I mean, they are on their feet, loving this.
Oh, man, this is electric. I tell you what, you know, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been sticking with me and sticking with this team, and continue to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's no secret this offense has been struggling. How much were you guys juiced, have some extra adrenaline, knowing that you were going to come back and play in front of this crowd tonight?
Yeah, that was our game plan yesterday. You know, we tried to get through a rough road trip there, knowing we're going to come back to some fans with some energy. So it was great to come back to this tonight, and it was everything we expected and more.
Eric, what's your approach there in the ninth, knowing you guys had just been up 2 runs and knowing you didn't want to go home without a win tonight?
Yeah, Manny did a great job of getting on and putting us one swing away from tying the game there. So just trying to get a pitch up, something I can do some damage with, and worked out good for us.
It certainly did. How about Victor Caratini? What can you say about his clutch hit tonight?
Oh, that's not the first. He's had many clutch hits this season. He's been doing great for us. He's been great the way he's been working with the pitchers, and he's been hitting the ball really good, and it was nice to see some results for him tonight.
Hey, Fernando Tatis Jr., he breaks up that no-hitter with a home run in the 6th. Does he continue to impress you just every single day?
Give it up for JoJo, huh? I'm sorry, what was the question?
I was talking about Fernando Tatis Jr. I think you could answer with anything on that one, right? I mean, I know you're a big fan of his. What continues to impress about him?
I mean, all these people said it perfectly. That's why he's the MVP.
MVP, that is correct. Hey, we cannot forget No Joe. The job he did tonight, playing behind him, hometown kid, pitches the home opener, the reopener. What can you say about playing behind him tonight?
He's been electric all year. Couldn't have worked out any better for him being a hometown guy. Obviously, it was really exciting with this no-hitter early on. It's been fun to see the city just embrace him as the hometown kid, and he came out and did what he was supposed to do tonight and gave us a chance for a victory.
I will say, hometown kid, walk-off win. You guys got it done tonight. You get the swag chain, fireworks show. Is this about getting as good as it gets right now?
Yeah, this is good. Hopefully this gets us going. This will get us on a little streak.
Haas, I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Mike,
Okay.
back over to
Thank
you.
you guys.
Eddie Haas, thanks very much. And hey, Padres, on behalf of every fan watching, thank you very much for what we saw tonight. 6-4, the final score. Coming up, Padres Live, the post-game show. Victor Caratini, the long ball to walk it off a 2-run drive, his 5th home run of the year. Coming up, you're going to hear from Joe Musgrove, Jace Tingler. We're hoping Victor Caratini and others in just a couple of moments. We'll see you soon around the corner.